right, here with Todd Shulenberger ahead of this weekend's home matches with UC Irvine Thursday and UC San Diego Sunday afternoon. Coach, you just got back from a tough road trip down to Stanford, likely to be the number one team in the country here in a few hours. Can you just talk about that trip and lessons learned there?
Well, yeah, it was a great soccer match, and we don't run or hide from anybody, and we set this game up for a reason. And as you said, they'll be number one in the country this afternoon. The first half, first 3 minutes of the game, Grayson hits the post, and the ball just rolls barely, not across the line, but just so close. So it was one of those deals, and then we give up a supposed PK, and we make the save, and momentum's completely in our area, and then they get a goal, and they take a 2-0 lead at half, and in the second half, we can leave nothing but positive here. We had 13 or 14 corner kicks that are won, which probably never happened there. Possession was pretty much equal. Shots were pretty much equal. I think Stanford might have had 25 to 30 goal kicks, but the ball didn't go in the net. So am I happy how we played 100%? It's not easy playing Stanford at Stanford. Am I disappointed in the loss? Yeah, of course. But we learned a lot, and I think if we can build on this, the sky's the limit for this group moving forward. We're excited.
You talk about that. For a large portion of that game that you guys had possession, had control, had Stanford in their own third. Nadia gets that huge PK save. How do you balance that? And like you said, being happy and letting them know this is the type of competition we need to face and rise to meet. And also, we still lost, and the goal here is winning, and sort of balancing those out. How do you?
You're exactly right. The goal here is to win, and we went down there expecting to win. And even late in the game, I thought we were going to win the game. And it wouldn't have been a game where you would have stole a game. It would have been a game we earned the win. But we didn't. So we just got to get better, continue to get better in front of goal. It wasn't like we were missing shots. They had some great saves. Our corner kicks, we got to go back and tune up some things here with that. But we were put in great positions to win the game or tie the game up. And, it's not so much what we didn't do. Let's give a little credit to a team that usually dominates in possession. They were very good in the 18-yard box. Their goalkeeper was exceptional that day. They made us work, we made them work, and that's sometimes how the game rolls out.
Yeah, a lot of deflections in front of goals, blocked shots, again, saves when they were needed. Talk about getting set pieces, that many set pieces, and not only getting set pieces, getting them against a top side like Stanford where you're going to get their best defense, and how that might benefit you over the season.
Well, if you're tracking this team in week one where we might have one corner kick at Purdue, and where we're at now, 3 weeks later, to get 14 on the number one team in the country shows that our offense is starting to get together here. We're starting to move up the field as a group, but now it's the execution, it's the service, it's the run, it's the attitude in front of goal, it's the mentality just to be, in front of goal. Anything counts. Put that ball in the net. So I like where we're headed, the projections. Again, this game was nothing other than for us to get better. If we'd have won, great. We lost, so be it. But I know we learned a lot in this game.
And now you get to take that into this weekend, the final homestand of the non-conference part of your schedule. UC Irvine Thursday night, 90s night, 7 p.m. kickoff. Let's just talk a little bit about being back home, bringing that energy back to the lower soccer field, and the Thursday night match coming into a big athletics weekend.
Yeah, it's a great weekend coming up for Coug Athletics and our team, and UC Irvine is off to a little bit of a slow start, but this team is good. They were a second or third round NCAA tournament team last year. They beat the defending national champ UCLA last year at home at UCLA. So this, again, our schedule, I keep telling you that our schedule non-conference is set up right. We got to take care of business now. And we got a great team Thursday, another great team on Sunday. It's one game at a time for us. We get back on the field this afternoon and dial this thing in. And I know this group of girls are hungry with a chip on their shoulder after what just happened.
And like you mentioned, Sunday being UC San Diego, 1 p.m. for Youth Day. When you're back home, do you feel a different energy with the team and how they approach game day? Obviously, like you said, you always approach it to win. But do you feel like they have an extra comfort here at home compared to being on the road?
They might. They get to go to class still. They get to eat what they want to eat here. They get to sleep in their own beds. They got family comes to town. But a lot of time you got to manage those obstacles too.
Mm-hmm.
When we're on the road, it's a team atmosphere every day. And not when we're home, we give them more freedom, but they got to manage that too. And I think our girls are mature enough. I always say you got to manage your family. You got to manage your time on these weekends. So they have a lot more they could get into here, but I know they're mature enough to handle both sides and have fun, but also come out and do what we need to do and win these games.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it Thursday night against UC Irvine, Sunday afternoon against UC San Diego. Coach, thanks for time.